The EU has descended into an absurd drama, insiders have claimed following leaked reports of Angela Merkel's emergency vaccine summit. Ms. Merkel called a vaccine summit following the failure of the EU to purchase, then subsequently roll out, the essential drugs to member states. During a meeting with officials such as EU Health Commissioner Stella Kyriakides, Internal Market Commissioner Thierry Breton, Bavarian Prime Minister Markus Söder, and Health Minister, Jens Spahn, the Chancellor allegedly criticized the process. Despite often being the level-headed leader of the strongest economy in the EU, Ms. Merkel has become disillusioned by the bloc's floundering attempt to procure vaccines. Such was her anger at the whole fiasco. Ms. Merkel called an emergency vaccine summit this week following Ursula von der Leyen's threats to invoke Article 16 of the trade agreement last week. One participant of the summit told German publication, Bild, Merkel is making somewhat hateful comments. Another said, it's a continuous blah blah, I don't know what I'm doing here. That same participant labeled the whole meeting as an absurd drama after the officials spent hours without coming to any conclusion nor revealing any new information. Not only did Ms. Merkel allegedly express her dissatisfaction with the vaccine program, but Mr. Söder, who is the leader Christian Social Union and part of the faction with Ms. Merkel's party, also issued an incredible attack against the two EU officials present. He said, I find it difficult to describe the things we have heard from the EU as positive and sufficient. Mr. Söder also claimed the manufacturers had made promises rather than guarantees over the vaccine rollout. During the meeting, Ms. Merkel allegedly ruled out lifting any restrictions and stated the main priority was to vaccinate the entire population by the summer. After witnessing the variants hit the UK, Ms. Merkel has maintained a cautious approach to vaccinations and therefore, lifting any measures. She said, if a mutant occurs that the vaccine does not work on, we will have to start all over again, we may have to vaccinate for many years to come. Similar to the flu vaccine, where you inoculate against the new mutation of the virus every time.